Have you ever wondered why some people walk into a room and immediately command respect without saying much at all? They don't seem to be trying to impress anyone. They don't speak louder than everyone else. They don't constantly seek attention, approval, or recognition. Yet somehow, people naturally listen to them, value their opinions, and take their presence seriously. Meanwhile, there are others who spend years trying to be noticed, constantly explaining themselves, defending their decisions, and seeking validation from those around them, only to find themselves overlooked, ignored, or underestimated. This difference has very little to do with intelligence, appearance, wealth, or social status. In reality, the people who earn genuine respect understand something that most never learn. Respect is not something you demand from the world. It is something you cultivate within yourself first. The Stoic philosophers understood this truth thousands of years ago. They knew that true authority is not created by force, intimidation, or popularity. It is created through self-mastery. The way you carry yourself, the way you react to challenges, the way you handle criticism, and the way you honor your values all send signals to the people around you. Long before you speak, your character is already speaking for you. One of the biggest mistakes people make is believing that they need to explain every decision they make in order to be understood. They feel obligated to justify their choices to friends, family members, co-workers, and even strangers. They explain why they changed careers. They explain why they ended a relationship. They explain why they started a new project. They explain why they chose a different path from everyone else. At first glance, this may seem harmless, but underneath this habit often lies something much deeper: insecurity. Every unnecessary explanation silently communicates that you are seeking permission to live your own life. It suggests that your confidence depends on other people's agreement. Truly confident individuals understand that not everyone will understand their decisions, and more importantly, not everyone needs to. Marcus Aurelius spent much of his life reminding himself that his responsibility was not to control the opinions of others, but to remain faithful to what he believed was right. The moment you stop feeling obligated to justify yourself to everyone around you, something interesting begins to happen. People start seeing you differently. Your decisions appear stronger. Your words carry more weight. Your presence becomes more solid because it is no longer dependent on external approval. Another characteristic shared by highly respected people is their relationship with silence. Modern society encourages constant noise. Everyone wants to speak. Everyone wants to share opinions. Everyone wants to react immediately to everything that happens. Social media has amplified this tendency by creating an environment where people feel pressured to constantly express themselves. However, wisdom often moves in the opposite direction. The people who are most respected are rarely the people who speak the most. They are the people who understand when speaking is necessary and when silence is more powerful. Silence demonstrates confidence because it shows that you are comfortable without constantly proving yourself. It demonstrates emotional control because it shows that you do not react impulsively to every situation. Most people reveal their weaknesses through excessive talking. They expose their insecurities, their fears, and their need for validation without even realizing it. But a person who listens carefully, observes patiently, and speaks deliberately creates an entirely different impression. Their words gain significance precisely because they are not constantly speaking. When they finally choose to express an opinion, people pay attention because they know it comes from thought rather than impulse. Perhaps one of the greatest obstacles to earning respect is the desire to be liked by everyone. This desire controls countless lives. People hide their true opinions because they fear criticism. They suppress their ambitions because they fear judgment. They avoid necessary conflicts because they fear rejection. Little by little, they begin constructing an identity designed not around authenticity, but around acceptance. The problem is that people rarely respect someone who constantly abandons themselves in order to please others. Respect is born from conviction. It emerges when a person is willing to stand by their values even when doing so is uncomfortable. Epictetus taught that anyone who depends on external validation can never truly be free because their emotional state remains under the control of other people. Think about how much energy is wasted worrying about what others might think. How many opportunities are missed because of this fear? How many dreams remain unrealized because someone chose approval over purpose? The moment you stop organizing your life around the opinions of others, you begin developing a quiet strength that people cannot ignore. You become more authentic, more grounded, and ultimately more respected. The ability to control your emotions may be one of the most important qualities a person can develop. Most people assume that strength means domination, aggression, or the ability to overpower others. The Stoics saw things differently. They believed that the strongest individual in any room is often the person who remains calm when everyone else loses control. Anyone can appear composed when circumstances are favorable. The true test comes when life becomes difficult. It comes when criticism appears unexpectedly. It comes when someone insults you, betrays your trust, or treats you unfairly. In those moments, most people react automatically. Anger takes control. Pride takes control. Emotion takes control. But emotionally disciplined individuals understand that not every situation deserves a reaction. They understand that self-control is a form of power. When you refuse to allow circumstances to dictate your behavior, you become far more difficult to manipulate. You stop giving other people authority over your emotional state. And because of this, people begin seeing you as someone stable, mature, and dependable. Respect is also built through consistency. Many people want to be trusted, but few are willing to do what trust requires. They make promises casually. They commit enthusiastically. They speak confidently about what they plan to accomplish. Yet when the moment arrives to follow through, excuses appear. Over time, every broken promise weakens their credibility. Eventually, even their sincere intentions lose value because their actions no longer support their words. Highly respected individuals understand that their reputation is built one commitment at a time. They do not promise lightly because they understand that every promise creates responsibility. When they say they will do something, people believe them. Not because they are persuasive speakers, but because they have developed a history of reliability. In a world filled with inconsistency, dependability becomes extraordinarily valuable. People trust those whose actions consistently align with their words. Discipline is another quality that separates respected individuals from everyone else. Many people admire talent, but respect is often reserved for discipline. Talent can be natural. Discipline is earned. Every day presents opportunities to choose comfort or growth. Most people wait for motivation before taking action. They act when they feel inspired and stop when discomfort appears. Disciplined individuals operate differently. They understand that progress depends less on emotion and more on commitment. They continue working when motivation disappears. They continue improving when results are not immediately visible. They continue showing up when nobody is watching. Over time, this consistency creates something powerful: character. And character is impossible to fake. People naturally respect those who demonstrate the ability to remain committed long after excitement fades. As life progresses, many people become trapped in a constant pursuit of attention. They want recognition. They want applause. They want others to notice their achievements. Yet attention and respect are not the same thing. Attention can be gained through controversy, drama, or noise. Respect is earned through substance. The individuals who command the greatest respect are often focused on building meaningful lives rather than attracting constant attention. They are too busy developing themselves to spend all their energy managing how others perceive them. Ironically, this often makes them more interesting. Genuine confidence does not need to advertise itself. It is revealed through behavior, not announcements. Ultimately, everything comes back to self-respect. The way you treat yourself teaches the world how to treat you. If you constantly abandon your values, tolerate disrespect, and ignore your own boundaries, people notice. On the other hand, when you honor your principles, protect your dignity, and refuse to compromise your integrity for temporary approval, people notice that as well. Self-respect creates a foundation upon which all other forms of respect are built. It is the quiet understanding that your worth does not depend on popularity, status, or external validation. It depends on your ability to remain faithful to the person you know you should be. And when you reach that point, something remarkable happens. You no longer spend your life trying to convince people to take you seriously. They simply do before you leave. Remember this. People begin taking you seriously when you start taking yourself seriously. Respect is not built in a single day. It is built through the small choices you make every day, through the discipline you maintain when nobody is watching, through the promises you keep, and through the strength you show when life becomes difficult. The more you master yourself, the less you will need to seek validation from others, and the more naturally respect will follow. Now tell me in the comments, which part of this video impacted you the most? I read every comment and genuinely enjoy seeing the growth of this community. And if you want to build a strong and unshakable mind, develop greater discipline, emotional control, confidence, and the wisdom to face life's challenges with strength, subscribe to the channel. Every single day, we bring you powerful videos inspired by Stoicism, self-mastery, and timeless principles that can help you become the strongest version of yourself. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.